every day of the finest ingredients in health. Now I have a swell surprise. Made fresh every day.
What's going on, y'all? This your boy Casey Phil, King Self for Life Wrestling Takes in the building. Yes, I'm a day late. I wasn't able to watch the show. Well, I watched the show yesterday, but I didn't watch it all the way. I only watched like the first beginning because it was just so super late. So I said, let me go ahead and watch the show today. Then I come on here and give you a thorough, honest review like I always do. Before we begin this review, I want to send my thoughts and prayers to the family of. But now I was not familiar with this wrestler. His name was the question mark. I forgot what his real name was, but if y'all watch NWA, young man died. I think it was early this morning out of nowhere. People don't know what the causes was, but like I said, thoughts and prayers go out to him. He was real tight with formerly known as Damian Sandow. Y'all remember Damian Sandow used to be in WWE. They was real close, and anybody who used to watch NWA and this affected them, like I said, my heart goes out to them because, like I said, it's the same. Like I said, it's for me, since I didn't know the guy, I guess it's not as impactful as how it was with Brody Lee, but it's still a death in the wrestling family. And if y'all hurting, I'm hurting with you. So, like I said, we're gonna get through this together. Like I said, thoughts and prayers go out to the question marks family and everything. So. All right, so let's go ahead and also too to my AEW diehards. I don't think y'all gonna like this review, but like I said, you come to KCFL Wrestling Take Show. I keeps it 100. I am not an AEW shield, and y'all know dang well I ain't no WWE shield. I keeps it fair on both ends. So let's go ahead and dive into the show. So we open the show. We got Jon Moxley taking on the Hollywood Hunk, Ryan Newman. Now this match was basically designed to see how well this Ryan Newman cat has improved. Now, most of y'all know that this is Dolph Ziggler's younger brother. I call him Dolph Ziggler 2.0. Why? Because I mean, he look exactly like him, and the gimmick, and you know what he sound like he talk. He got a little, he said a little something. So like I said, it's just about him improvement in the ring because he in there with the man himself, Jon Moxley. Moxley gonna make him look good. But at the end, Moxley gets the victory, and as soon as the Moxley won, Moxley cut a heartfelt, down to the nitty gritty promo promoting the exploding barbed wire death match. Him and Kenny Omega is about to take part in a week from now. Listen, man, I never I knew Moxley could talk, but I did not know the man was this good. Ever since he's come to AEW, this boy has come into his own. Moxley has come into his own. He's one of the best wrestlers out there. Can cut a great promo. And like I said, I've never seen one of these type of matches. And the way how he talked as if he's going to be going away for a long time. Because every single one of us know dang well the boy lose. We know that. We know the man is losing. We know that. But he talked as if he's going to give this his all. He doesn't care what kind of situation it is, but he's going to give it his all. And I don't know if it was later on, but I'm going to just talk about it. They actually promoted this match, and this feud has been going on for 2 years, y'all. This feud has been going on ever since AEW has started. It started back when Kenny Omega was in the main event, and what pay-per-view was it? Was it Double or Nothing? I forgot what pay-per-view it was. Back in 2019, who comes out the woodwork? Moxley came out the woodwork and laid him out. Then they had that unsanctioned match at Full Gear. And then Moxley ended up losing to him on that December 2nd episode because they cheated. And now, fast forward to where we are now. So, like I said, all kudos to the both of them. They both have excellent chemistry together. Like I said, I'm looking forward to what we're getting ready to get. I don't know, because I just know it's about to be crazy sex. So, let's keep it moving. So, next, here's another situation where we got a couple of cats that's basically, these matches are designed to see how much the young cats have improved. So, we got Team Taz's crew, Ricky Starks and the Machine, Brian Cage versus the Varsity Blondes, Griff Garrison and Brian Pillman Jr. I said earlier, or I said in like maybe a couple of reviews ago, I said that I wasn't really feeling the Varsity Blondes. I'm going to have to say I think these young men have improved. Now, there was a particular spot in this match where I don't know what happened, but everybody was sharing it. And a lot of people were saying right now that Ricky Starks is one of their favorite wrestlers in AEW. It was the spot that happened where I don't know where he was. It was somewhere he was trying to sell it. I don't know what it was. Ricky Starks is that dude, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Starks is that guy. And I understand why a lot of people say that he is their favorite. I understand. That situation that took place outside the ring, look. So anyway, right. So we got Taz online on commentary, basically hyping up the street fight that them and Sting and Darby Allin about to have. So like I said, the match was, for me, the match was, like I said, it was good. It was a good tag team match. Y'all know how I feel about tag team matches, which we have to go in on as we move forward into the show. So obviously Team Taz and them in the winner. So as Team Taz and them was trying to celebrate, oh, by the way, still no Will Hobbs. I don't know where Will Hobbs was at. Nowhere in sight. They was talking, right? Taz is talking all this stuff, right? Next thing you know, the screen goes on, and we see somebody driving, and there's somebody in a body bag. Now, obviously, we know who that is in a body bag. We know that's Darby Allin. And then we look, oh, it's Sting driving, right? So they driving, they stop. Sting hops out the truck. He opens up the body bag. Darby Allin got Sting's face. You know how he wear the half face paint? He got Sting's face paint on the side of his face and everything, letting you know that all is well. Everything is good, right? So the snowfall, Sting music go off. Then Sting start coming out, but he got somebody in a body bag. So everybody think, oh, I'm like, why is he dragging Darby Allin like we just showed? It wasn't Darby Allin. It was Taz's son in a body bag. I'm trying to figure out how. Now I'm like, that's Taz's fault. Like, ain't you supposed to keep up with your son and know where he at? How the clown you let your son get thrown in the body bag without your consent? That makes absolutely no sense. But they letting you know, so they got in the ring. Darby Allin came swinging in like Tarzan or something on the skateboard and everything. They started getting the best of him, and Sting got his hands dirty. He got it. He got his one up this time on Cage, and I loved it, man. This is great. This is the best Sting has looked throughout this whole feud. Like I said, I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about this tag team match. Now I'm excited about this tag team match. I'm actually interested to see how this is gonna play out as we move on to Revolution. Because like I said, for me, you know, just tell me a good story. Get me the care. You give me the care, I'm gonna be invested. Get me invested. Give me the care, and more than likely, I think the match is gonna be fine. So, so early in the day, Tony Schiavone sat down with Miro and the Newlyweds, Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford, and they talked about what happened and said that the best day of their lives got ruined by Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy, and they said that the two of them was the joke and that we trying to do things the right way, and here they are messing up everything and all this stuff. So as Tony and them was talking, Miro talking, some dude came through and gave Tony Schiavone a note, and it was some goofy I love you note back, like, you know how cats used to be in school when they used to be passing notes to girls and everything, or girls used to pass notes to boys, and they used to put kissy face and all that stuff. It was stupid. So he pretty much was challenging Miro and Kip Sabian to a tag team match. Let me tell y'all something, man. I was all for Miro when he joined AEW. Nah, I just want him to drop Kip Sabian. I'm serious. This thing has failed flat. Seriously. This has failed flat so much. And once again, here is a tag team match that has been added to the pay-per-view that I could care less about. I don't care nothing about it. I don't want to see it. Because I told you, man, AEW get into the habit where we got to have everybody and their mama on the show. You do not have to have everybody and their mama on the show. A pay-per-view is destined for cats who deserve to be on the pay-per-view. Not because you got so many cats on your roster, you got to have everybody and their mama on the show. No, it don't work like that. But Tony Khan, he keep doing this goofy stuff, and I just be like, man. I said, bro, come on, dog. Come on, man. Tony, you the man, yo. I'm so glad AEW is a thing, but bro, we don't need to have all these clown tag team matches. So it's set in stone. We're gonna get Orange Cassidy and Chucky Taylor versus Miro and Kip Sabian with Penelope Ford in their corner. So now we got 1-on-1 Jake Hager versus, I call him Dragon Man, Brian Cutler. Let me tell y'all something, man. How do I feel about Jake Hager as the wrestler? I think Jake Hager as a wrestler he's okay. He ain't the best wrestler. He is not. And the Brian Cutler young man. Now, when I first seen Brian Cutler, I just automatically thought this dude was gonna be a jobber, which technically he still is. However, the fact that they actually gave him this is the one thing about AEW. They treat their jobbers as special people. They let Brian Cutler come out with his gear on and everything. They gave him the intro and all that stuff. Can I tell you, man, that this match actually was not that bad. This was actually a pretty decent match because these matches, like I said, they're designed to see how well the cat who's supposed to lose is gonna go, how well they're gonna get over. Brian Cutler has improved a lot in the ring for me. I'm serious. He has. I gotta give that man respect. I have to. But we all knew he wasn't winning. Now, obviously, this match happened. It was a result of what happened last week when he tried to come out there and save his homeboys, which is the Young Bucks. And this match, like I said, it was a solid match. Like I said, it was a solid match. Jake Hager gets the win, did that crazy clothesline. And so then, boom. So next thing you know, after that, Matt and Nick Jackson come out there. And now early in the day, they showed them arriving with their parents and everything, right? So I'll say, okay, man, y'all already know some foolishness was gonna go down, man. Like y'all better have security guards protecting your folks or something. Nope. They come down to the ring and they said they ready to beat the brakes off of them right now. They said, MJF, Chris Jericho, get your, you know what's out here. Like I said, we ain't finna wait till Revolution. We finna kick y'all butts right now. Next thing you know, you hear Jericho and MJF talk about, yeah, you want to kick our butts, but I think we got something that might belong to you. Man, they showed their father bloody. I said, oh man. I said, they going in with this storyline, man. Listen, my main only focus of this whole story was to see what was gonna be the final result in Inner Circle. Now they kind of got me to care about Matt and Nick Jackson because of the fallout of what happened, what they did to their dad. And so it's like, okay, they got my full attention with this match. Now I'm actually looking forward to this tag team match. So honestly, the two tag team matches that I don't have a problem with being on the show is Sting, Darby Allin, and Team Taz, and then the Young Bucks versus Jericho and MJF. Those are the two tag team matches I am fine with. The other tag team match, don't need that match. It does not deserve to be on the card. You don't need all that. Like I said, you listen. A solid pay-per-view for AEW at the best is either 7 or 8 matches. You don't need 9. You don't need 10. You don't even need 11. Solid 7, solid 8. If you got 8, put one of them on the pre-show, and then you got 7, and each match can take as long as they can if the cats in the ring produce to give us a great match. We don't need 50,000 tag team matches. I told you, man. For me, my limit is 3. 3 tag team matches on the show is fine, but make sure you spread that stuff out. So they went out there. They tried to chase them down, and they hopped in the truck and drove off laughing at him and everything. So obviously, you know, the stuff is serious business. This is real. So then we got a little vignette for next week. Shaq and Jade Cargill versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes and Red Velvet with Arn Anderson. They really are hyping the mess out this match. The only reason I'm watching this match or have any care of this match is to see how well Jade Cargill does in the ring. This match is going to make or break this young lady. I done said it. Like I said, y'all know how I am when it comes to cats that look like me. I root hard for them, but you got to be able to produce in the ring. You had to. And this young lady is going to get every opportunity in the world. I know Red's going to make her look good. I know she will. But I want to see how well does she work with Red. Because Red is going to do everything in her power to do. I know because Red can go. We already know about Red. We know. Jade Cargill is one. Listen, I ain't even concerned about Shaq. You want to know why? Because I know I'm not expecting nothing from Shaq. I know Cody going to do everything in his power to try to make him look like he a decent wrestler. But I expect nothing from Shaq. I don't. My expectation from Shaq is absolutely nothing. Because I know Shaq is not a wrestler. So I have no interest on that side. But Jade Cargill is the only reason why I have any interest in this match. I want to see what does she bring to the table. Because this match is going to make or break her career in AEW. I'm serious, y'all. I am serious. This match is going to make or break her career. So next, we got Isaiah Cassidy taking on Hangman Page. Now, I was trying to figure out why the clown was TH2, Jack Evans, and Angelico with Matt Hardy. Obviously, they joined in with him. Now, I've been asking myself, where the clown Marquand been? I didn't know that man been out. I don't know what's been going on, but he been out for a little bit. Y'all, this match was a very good match. I just was very disappointed with the outcome. We all know Hangman Page is not losing to Matt Hardy, right? Okay, so ain't the name of the game is to get heat on your heels, right? How do you get heat on your heels? This was a huge opportunity for Tony Khan and them to allow Isaiah to get even though it would have been cheating, you could have got a huge win for Isaiah over Hangman Page to get people to be more and more interested in the storyline. The fact that they did not go that route, man, because Hangman was struggling to try to beat Isaiah, even when Matt getting kicked out, because Matt was cheating his behind off in this match, hanging outside, doing all this crazy stuff. And even the Dark Order boys came out there to try to, help. I just was like, man, how do you not have Isaiah go over? I was like, come on. And it's the same thing with the other two matches, like I was talking about. It was designed to see how well Isaiah could do. Isaiah has improved so much, y'all. Like I said, at first I used to think that Marquand was more than likely Marquand was a better wrestler out the whole Private Party group. Isaiah is just as good as he is, man. Isaiah has improved so much, man. And this was a huge miss. This was a huge miss. I don't know what the clown Tony and them was on, man. I'm like, Tony, come on, bro. Come on, man. Let Isaiah go over. You want to get that heel heat on Matt? Have Isaiah go over. So then now Hangman got more to fight for going into the pay-per-view. Because see, the more you make Hangman look strong, now that make me wonder, will Matt actually go over? Now, I know Matt's not going over, but like I say, you got to mix it up. And Hangman been looking too doggone strong throughout this whole feud. He's been looking way too strong. And like I said, I don't know what's to come, but like I said, he's been looking way too strong in this. Because I feel like I said, when it comes to Hangman, I feel like out of everybody that's in the elite, he been the one that feel like this got left behind. But obviously, like I said, when Kenny Omega's run is over, the man that's going to beat him will be Hangman Page. I'm just trying to tell y'all that right now, whenever that time will be. So, like I said, they had a decent match, but I just wished, like I said, man, I wish Isaiah went over, man, So then we catch, here we go again. Alex Marvez finds a way to figure out what Kenny Omega and Don Callis and them is doing. They was in some kind of work shed, I guess, working on the match. They said this is Moxley's extermination chamber. It's just funny that Don Callis said chamber. And let me tell y'all something. I still feel Omega's heel run I feel like he's a goofy heel. Do I take him serious? I do, but I feel like Omega is coming off more of a comedy act. I don't know why I feel that way. I feel like just the certain segments that he keep finding himself in. And the fact that you got Alex Marvez creeping behind, just keep creeping up. I say, man, look, I would have told Alex Marvez, I said, look, bro, what is your issue? Like, how the clown do you keep finding out where I'm at? Do you got like a track on me or something? What the heck is wrong with you? He keep finding this man no matter where he at. He just keep finding him over and over. Like, bro, what are you doing here? Like, we're trying to work on something that ain't, the cameras don't even need to be seeing right now. What are you here for? But obviously they working on a secret plan that's basically gonna take Moxley up out of here. So, and we'll find out come March 7th. So then they talked about the women's situation, the semis, the United States bracket for the AEW Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament. Dr. Britt Baker with Rebel or Reba versus the Native Beef Nyla Rose. This was a great match. A lot of fans was upset with the result. Do I wish Britt would have won? Yeah, I do. But you know what? I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping about the situation. I ain't, you know. Let me tell y'all something, man. It don't matter what. Right now, Britt Baker, I'm really becoming a serious fan of Britt Baker. I really am, man. And the more I see this girl wrestle, man, the more I want to see her do well, man. I really do. You know, like I said, it's funny. It's very funny. Her dude is a great wrestler, but I'm tired of him. Yet, I want to see this girl succeed. It's just funny. It's very funny. Like Adam Cole getting on my nerve now. And I'm like, but I want to see Britt succeed. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Very weird. But Nyla Rose, you know, let me tell y'all something, man. Nyla Rose is Nyla Rose. I'm not gonna go into detail about all the situations that's regarding Nyla Rose, but Nyla Rose is Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose is a great wrestler. So the chemistry that Nyla and Britt got, that was great. So I know a lot of people was upset, and they got their reason to be upset. But you know what? It is what it is. Nyla's moving on, and we getting looks like we getting a rematch for the first ever when it was the first two that went up for the AEW Women's Champion, which is Rio. Was it Rio? No. I'm wrong. Hold up. Hold on. Cause I'm tripping, man. Cause I'm trying to, cause I know Thunder Rosa is alive, and we know Rio is alive, and yes, that's right. Rio and Thunder Rosa go against each other. That's right. The winner between that would face Nyla Rose in the finals, and then they'll go on to face whoever win coming out the Japanese side. So they went on and they announced that Mr. Paul White is all elite, and he will be on Dynamite to discuss the new situation about him being on this new show. Is going to be coming on YouTube starting March 15th, called AEW Dark Elevate, and I'm looking forward to that. Like I said, I don't know what to call about this Big Show situation at AEW. I'm just gonna see how it turns out. You know what I mean? So they talked about the main event, which would have been Ray Phoenix versus the Murder Hawk with Jake the Snake Roberts in his corner. That was a great match. I'm gonna talk about it. A lot of people was upset about that result too, but I'm gonna talk about it. I'm talking about it right now because they actually showed a promo what happened earlier, and the two of them was actually going at it. Now you know they was recently cool, but they say, look, friendship's out the door right now. I'm trying to get into that ladder match because whoever get into that ladder match gets an opportunity and wins it, gets the opportunity against Darby Allin for the TNT Championship. Man, let me tell y'all something. Ray Phoenix is the man. This boy listen, he be doing all kind of crazy stuff. Him and Archer got great chemistry. This Archer, listen, let me tell you something. Archer, I think this is Archer for me. I think Lance Archer pick and choose when he want to have great matches. And I think it has to also do with who he works with. If Lance Archer and the person he's working with has great chemistry, it's gonna be a great match. That's just how I feel about Lance Archer. But like I said, overall, man, these two they tore each other apart. They beat the bricks off each other, man. I'm telling you, it was a spot where Jake the Snake Roberts was right there. He looked like he was trying to comfort Lance Archer, right? Ray Phoenix basically jumped over the man to try to jump on Lance Archer, and he made sure he missed Jake. Jake was in the right position, and he jumped over him just to land. I said, man, this dude is crazy. I said, Ray Phoenix is a excellent wrestler, man. This boy is good. This is, like I said, this was a great match. Ray Phoenix comes up short. Lance Archer moves on to that spot that will take place over at Revolution. It's 4 clowns in the match. You got Cody, you got Scorpion Sky, you got Pentagram, and you got Pentagon, and you got Lance Archer. So I mean, we got 2 more clowns to join. Now, next week we're gonna get Max Caster from the Acclaim, and he is going against who is he going against to get that last spot? He's going against somebody. Let me see. He's going against somebody. I'm checking the notes to see if they said something in the pen. I don't think they have it, but I know he's in it, and I got a feeling that he's going to find a way to get into that ladder match, whoever he's facing. I forgot who he's facing, but like I said, man, overall the delivery on the show was good. I just don't like the fact that AEW basically decided we're gonna throw 50 million tag team matches into this pay-per-view. We pretty much got like 3 singles matches and like 4 or 5 tag team. I'm like, bro, because here's another thing too. They added a tag team battle royale, casino royale. In other words, we got all these tag team matches, all these tag team components, and basically we got to throw them over the rope. And whatever the last 2 tag team or whatever the last tag team standing gets a shot at the Young Bucks or MJF if they somehow win, whenever they want. Like I said, Tony just think I gotta have everybody and mama on the show. No, you don't. You don't need to have everybody and mama on the show. Everybody and mama does not deserve to be on the show. If the story is great, it needs to be on the show. If they ain't got no story going on, what they on the show for? Just to kill time? No, you can give certain cats long time if they produce a decent match. You ain't gotta have everybody and mama on the show. But like I said, overall, like I said, it was a decent show. But like I said, I just can't with all these goofy clown tag team matches. I just can't, man. That is not my cup of tea. I know Tony Khan and them got the best tag team division on the planet. But I just can't with all these tag team matches. That's just way too many tag team matches for me. I'm serious. I am serious, y'all. I can't, man. I'm like, I told you, man, my limit is 3. I could deal with 3. But when you start adding 4, 5, 6, I'm like, okay. Okay, I'm out. I'm good. So overall, man, what y'all think? Did y'all think the show was great? Or you feel like me? You feel like it was a decent delivery of what they did, but you are in agreement with me when it comes to all these multi-man matches, all these tag team matches, and the fact that they want to get everybody in my on the show. Hit the comment section up. If you're brand new, subscribe to the channel, like this video. I'll let me. I'm out the door.